Hello guys, TG Sandman here, and I'm back with Dear Esther. We just did that crazy cavern level, you know, where we walked through the cavern, read a few pages of the diary, and went underwater on like the M1 or M4. So yeah, let's continue this madness. Ooh, it's dark outside. It's camp. We going? No. I think I'm gonna go on the right path. There's lights there. I think.
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's on like a life support system or in a coma. No, if you're in a coma, you are on life support. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so this could be like his, I don't know, limbo, do you think? This could be his limbo. There's a light here. I'm thinking it could be his limbo. This is a figment of his imagination. I mean, he says he's like, oh, his kidney stones created this island, created islands. Could mean that these are his kidney stones has caused something to happen to him. I'm just thinking out loud here. Possibly. I mean, I had to play through it again because I ended it on the third part, and then I continued on this fourth part. And I had to replay the entire game. It's not that long. It's about half an hour. And as I got to that Boffy, you know, where I talk about Jakobsen, that Boffy.
We shall begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore.
Listen to this.
We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
Yeah, anyway, we got there, he was talking about, oh, Jay Jakobsen, blah, 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 blah. And then there's that, I don't know if you remember, but there was that, like, little cave cutout just across from the little drop, which I looked down into. And then actually there was a figure which moved, and it had a light, it had a candle. It's kind of weird. And just about this Donnelly, it's Esther Donnelly. It must be a book which he's read before he went into a coma. Look, you can get all the things about this crash here. So look, you've got all of these. So it must be a crash has happened. And of course he's in a coma. But yeah, it's probably a combination of possibly his former kidney stones, or probably still got kidney stones, that crash, and a book is read from Donnelly, just created this island.
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls on the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. Still life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Could possibly be him going into a theatre now, into surgery. I don't know. It's kind of a weird game. It's like it's telling us a story while we're going through his limbo, or something.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then As the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic.
21.
And I
Shit, let's
sat here
count.
until I'd watched all of you sink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, it's 21. Actually, 21. Jesus. He's correct. Whoa. Let's look at that again. So there's the...
Come back.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Yeah, that happens when you're like, doing something like you could die. The game goes, come back. It's like someone saying to him, come back to me, my only friend. They're not. I don't know. I could have just gone round, but you know, I want to do the orthodox way. On a sudden, light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. Eggs. Beautiful story. Up, up, up the stairs we go till we reach the tunnel. No, that's Lord of the Rings. We're almost there. We are almost there. Gonna shut my door with my leg. There we go. That's how skillful I am. Just legs, I can do stuff. Eat food. That's basically it.
A sound of torn metal, teeth running over the edge of the rocks, a moon that casts a signal. As I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine, and the calling from a great height, all my mind as a bypass.
Possibly after the crash, I'm guessing. I'm guessing there was a crash, okay. There must have been a crash. Look, it's that over there. But look at it. Look at it. It's a figure, can you see? On the edge to the right of my screen just now. It's a figure. Fade. Come back here. No, 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 no. I see you. Damn, it's gone. Oh, still there. Oh. What's happening?
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Ooh. No, he was now and something. Now he was proceeding on his journey. I am proceeding on my journey, thank you. What does that say? And he came near to Damascus, and he came near to Damascus, and he was coming near to Damascus. And he was there, and he was...
If only Donnelly had experienced this,
there was three
he would have
Damascuses,
realized he was his own shoreline, as am I.
Neither did...
Just as I am becoming this island,
neither did
so
he
he became
nor
his
drink.
syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Fuck. The schools inside. That's a candle. Ew! Just a candle. To read these, I can't read them. Oh, what's this?
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
Haha! So this is old bunker. And it was come to pass that as he made... I can't read that. These are things from the book a bit, from Esther. Past that as I made my journey, as he made my journey, and was some Damascus. Noon. I can't read these. Too not boring me. I can't read them. Round me, and summit not see for thee.
He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or spat Jacobson back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
Calm down, man. Coming to. Damascus. This is coming to Damascus. This is Damascus. We've made our journey to Damascus.
Leave twin vapor trails in the air, white lines etched into these rocks.
If you want.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate.
I'm dead.
Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jacobson? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. You have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jacobson flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland.
What? No.
Where help will be sent.
What am I doing? Oh. Okay. What am I doing? I kill myself. Great. Oh, I'm flying. This is a beautiful game. Come back, come back. Someone's saying to me to come back. This guy's looking weird. Oh, am I a bird? I'm a bird now. See from the shadow. Must be a bird. What?
Come back.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Am I not back? Is that it? It's the black screen. I am waiting for more. Okay, I can pause it, so there must be something going on. I have no light. Just kind of move forward. Spacebar. Triggers. Guns. No. Wow. I have to hazard a guess. And that's it. Yeah. Guess I may as well leave it there now. Thank you for watching. Hoping my next game will be possibly Papers, Please. Oh, I played a bit of that. It's awesome. So, well, don't know. It's a good game to play. I don't know if you'd like to watch it. We'll see what happens. So, thank you for watching, and I shall see you later. Goodbye.